Hope you're having an awesome day. Wanted to just take a few minutes and share a conversation that I had with one of our coaching clients. So I'm going to kind of call this coaching conversations. And I want to let you know that, my point isn't to talk about this client, but my point is really as I interact with clients and just friends and, even in my own businesses, the point of me producing this content is to make it relevant, to make it purposeful. And, I just want to make sure that if there's something that I come across that I feel is of value, I'm going to put it out in this content form, and we're going to call it Coaching Conversations. So let me get right into it. So just setting the stage, this client that I was talking to has been in the industry, 22 years. So has a lot of experience in the industry, has actually run teams, has actually built teams, has only owned his own business for 2 years. A few things that we're walking through with this client is making sure that they have the right people on the bus and then the right people in the right seats on the bus. And we have identified that there is one person that is not in the right seat, but this person has been in that seat for a very long time. And as we kind of have been progressing through this, we've been walking it out, we've really kind of been dropping back and building some infrastructure and some accountability. One thing that was brought up is fear. And the conversation went something like this: what if this person leaves? My fear is if this person leaves, then who is going to do what they did? Now, think about that. Even in the role, doing what they're doing is limiting the company. We call it the law of the lid, right? So whatever role you have someone in, the maximum ability to their talent is setting the lid to your business. So your business can't move above that. It just stops. I mean, how could your business go up if the maximum talent of any one person is here? The conversation kind of kept going. This is an area that I've really studied because I have lived in fear. I mean, let's just face it, in full transparency, as a human being, there are a lot of things that I fear. Fear can paralyze you. Fear can stop you from growth in any area, in business, in your marriage, in relationships, and just personal development. Fear is paralyzing. My definition of fear is false events appearing real. The things that I fear are probably not the things that you fear. So why would I fear something that you don't? You're okay with doing some things. You may like heights. I fear heights. It paralyzes me. So why would that fear one person than another person? Put that into perspective. In your business, why would this person fear losing this person? Well, basically my conversation went on that the reason that they fear that is because they haven't encountered this situation before. This is the first time that this person has been in this ownership role, and they're okay with having the conversation. They don't fear having the conversation. The fear is the person leaving. Now, who is going to do that work even after we've said the work that person is doing is not productive? And my point is, and if you don't get anything but just this out of this video, is you can't think about it that way. You can't. You've just limited yourself. You have to take that person out of their role or set up a system to advance them up because your business has to keep growing. And you just can't look at things that way. Think of dominoes. You have one domino hits the other, hits the other, hits the other. You have to go in progression. You have to remove the lid, drop back, reevaluate, and go back in. So I hope that spoke to you in one way, shape, or form, because there are things in any of our businesses that we fear. There are still some things that I fear in my business. Not necessarily having hard conversations, but there's some key people that, if they left, what would happen? But what I've been able to do is I go into it saying, what if they happen? Let's assume that happens. Let's take fear off the table. Let's don't even make it an option. So I go into every role thinking, okay, this person is going to leave. So what is my backup plan? If I did have a situation that I had to encounter, then I'm not contingent on that person. I'm contingent on the process and the plan that I have in place. And when I kind of explained that to this client that way, I believe it was a little bit of a light bulb moment, because they were in agreement that, number one, in this person's particular situation, it's probably smarter to drop back, reassess, to go forward. Sometimes you have to take a small step back, take a giant leap forward. And even moving forward, my prediction is that I get a phone call and this person says, "Man, that was the best thing ever. I have no fear. We're able to do all the work," because they really probably weren't doing much anyways. They were really just kind of making it seem like they were. But I can guarantee you, moving forward, this person will not fear that situation again, because they're going to take it off the table and they're going to make sure that they have that plan in place. Always have that contingency plan, that backup plan. Never allow yourself to be stuck or paralyzed by fear, or even an individual in your business. Love people and help them grow, but at the end of the day, don't ever put someone above the mission of the organization. So I hope that helped on how to overcome and take fear off the table, and look forward to seeing you soon.